Hello. In this video, I wanted to talk about how I incorporated new assets into this game that I'm making, Mushroom Merchant. I bought these assets from an amazing artist named Kenmi, and um, I was able to get the color palette from them, um, which is what this is. But I noticed that they actually used a lot of different colors than what is in this color palette, which um, which was a problem because I wanted to make sure that I'm using the exact same colors that they had been using already. They have assets for a lot of different things like chairs and stuff that's not already in this game right now, like not just the mushrooms. So like for my new mushroom that I was adding to the game, it has this brown color, um, which could match the brown, for example, on this log or something. That way there's like cohesion between the assets that I create and the assets that are the original from Kenmi. So the first um problem with that is getting the colors from the assets because they're all in a separate file. So to do that, I wrote a program that grabs all of the PNGs from this directory and goes through um, all these folders and grabs all the PNGs and adds them to a sprite sheet. And whenever you have a full sprite sheet, you can actually go to um, you can go here and do new palette from sprite, and I just set it to like 512 to grab all of them, and then hit OK, and that would create a color palette based off of the PNG that you have open in Aseprite. And then, so that's what this is right here. This is all of the colors scraped from the original artist's assets. Great, so that solves that problem, like that's the color problem. But now I need to apply all of these colors to my mushrooms, which I could just do it by hand by going over here and selecting the color and then going over here and drawing on orange right there or whatever. Um, but that would take time. And I also don't like the workflow of going over here, grabbing a color from the color palette, and then drawing. I like to just freely grab from this color wheel thing and just draw. Um, and then, so I thought of a better idea would be to just programmatically change the colors after I draw on everything to match the color palette. So to do that, I wrote a program that takes uh, the every pixel on here. It's an extension to Aseprite. It's a Lua script that takes every pixel on here and checks to see how close it is to a color on the color palette. And it will find one and replace it with that color. So what that looks like is if I grab a color like this, or a color that's different like this, and I go to here and I do replace colors with color palette colors. Run it and you can see that layers have been mapped with the color and color palette. And you can see that the colors are different because whenever I draw the original color down, you can see that there's like a line there. Um, so yeah. Anyway, that's my devlog. Um, if y'all are interested in this program, these scripts, just let me know and I can throw them in GitHub and an open public repo. That way you can use them because I found it pretty useful. And if others find it useful too, then might as well share it. But yeah, that's it for this devlog.